Hey everyone, Daywalker Entertainment aka Chris Shokaki here, doing another toy review. This time I'm doing 3 Marvel Legends figures, and it is the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure, or Man-Thing Build-A-Figure Wave, Netflix's Daredevil, Punisher, and Elektra. Yes, these 3 are from the Daredevil Netflix series, so I figured I'd do all 3 of them since they're all 3 of them in the series. Obviously, Daredevil is the main star of it. So I figured I'd do all 3 of them. And these are great figures. Really great. Though not without their flaws. But you know what? We'll talk about their flaws when we get to it. So let's start the review. Starting with Daredevil. Let's get these 2 out of the way. Now, this is Daredevil as he appears later on in the series, as you guys know. And yes, I'll get to this later. But yeah, he is obviously different from his comic version, which had the all red stuff on him. This guy has some reddish looks, reddish accent to it. I don't know what color this is. I do know it's black. There is some silver detailing, which is really cool. His numbers on his leg, I don't know why it's there, but oh well. His billy clubs, and like with the Marvel Legends Daredevil that I reviewed, these can go together to make a longer baton. It is a bit warped though, so I'm gonna have to fix this, but yeah, there's a baton. Goes well. The billy clubs, I mean, they go together like that. And he also comes with 2 fisted hands and 2 grabby hands, which you can replace. Oh, wrong hand. Like so. And the billy clubs can be stored in this little sheath here, though they're pretty difficult to put in because it gets kind of tight. I don't know why, but it just gets tight. It's kind of ouch. Fuck. Like so. You can store them on his leg. But yeah, they're pretty hard to put in and also pretty difficult to take out. Especially this one. But anyway, those are his accessories. That's one flaw. These are not easy to put in the sheath or take them out. Another flaw, the leg on this guy got warped. I was like this out of the box. And the little swivel here on the ankle is loose. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that as well. And finally, these shoulders are way too tight. Not in terms of rotating them, it works fine. Just moving them outward, you hear that? These are pretty strong ratchet joints. Maybe too strong, but oh well. But yeah, accessories. Oh, he also comes with the, I believe the, head of Man-Thing. Yes, the head of Man-Thing. Hold on a minute. I have them, just need to go get them. Sorry about that, guys. But he comes with the head of Man-Thing. Really great detail. I like the look of this. Now that I think about it, I may get the other figures to complete Man-Thing. But, yeah. But anyway, now for posability. Standard Marvel Legends articulation. Not bad, but... yeah, not bad, actually. Right, ball joint at the head. Head can move. Oops. Yeah, ball joint to head. Has a hinge. You can move up that far, move down that far. Swivel. Any ball joint can be a swivel. Barely a head pivot. Arm moves out. Like I said, very tight joints. Rotation of the arm. Swivel here. Double jointed. Double bend at the elbow. Oh, swivel here. Hands can move up and down. Same thing on the fists. It has a hinge that moves up and down. It has an ab punch that can go back that far, go forward that far. Waist swivel. Hit, well, pretty good spread. Right, amazing spread on this guy. Legs move forward that far, move back that far. Wish they move forward more, but oh well. Swivel here. Double bend at the knee. Swivel here. Ankles move down that far, move up that far, and ankle pivot. And yes, that's I'm trying something new, trying to do what Jobby does in his reviews. He's a very funny YouTuber, so shout out to you, Jobby. But anyway, that's it for Daredevil. Really great figure. Do I like him more than the comic Daredevil? Sort of. Though, if it weren't for these problems like the loose ankle, this warped leg, and the tight shoulders, and especially it's tight on this one. I mean, god damn. Anyway, that's it for him. Next we go on to Punisher. And now I will admit, I haven't watched much of the Daredevil series. I do know this guy appears in it. But, yeah. He is different. He obviously a different body mold than Daredevil. He has the paint on skull. Looks good. Wait a minute. What the hell? Is he? Hold on a minute. And it looks like he's tilting his head to the side. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. But he comes with 2 guns. He comes with this assault rifle with a grenade launcher, as well as this pistol. Unfortunately, there's no storage for either gun, especially the pistol, which sucks, but what can you do? He also comes with the left arm of Man-Thing. Yeah, I might end up... Oh no. This is a problem. The joint on this is way too tight. Yeah, way too tight on the wrist. I have no idea why it's so tight, but I'm worried it might end up snapping this peg. And as you guys see, the peg doesn't really... I mean, it stays in there, but it's real easy to pull out. I have no idea why it's like that, but... oh well. But yeah, the peg on there might end up snapping if I'm not careful, so I'm not gonna bend this wrist too much. I mean, the shoulder joint works better though. But anyway, let's take a look at his guns. Here's the pistol. The sculpting on it is great. The paint on it though, there's like no paint on it, but hey, there's a bunch of silver guns there anyway. Not bad looking. I do like it. His assault rifle with the grenade launcher. Now, I don't know the name of these guns, but still, not bad. It is a bit warped, though. I'm going to have to try to fix that. But, yeah, he can hold them both in either hand. And I'm just knocking stuff over. Damn. This is not really turning out as well as I hoped. But anyway, for Punisher articulation, ball joint the head allows it to fully swivel. Let me try that again. there's a ball joint in the neck hinge here. So ball joint to head and the hinge. Head can move up that far, move down that far. Any ball joint could be a swivel. Arm moves out that far, can fully rotate by swivel here, bend at the elbow. It's a single joint, but it bends pretty good. Though not as good as Daredevil, but still not bad. Swivel here, hand moves back and forth. Swivel here. Has a diaphragm joint that moves back. Ball joint to diaphragm. Can move back that far. Move down forward that far. His coat is rubbery plastic. Has a bit of a torso pivot. Any ball joint. Wait, swivel here. Swivel here. Pretty good spread. Leg moves forward that far. Moves back that far. Swivel here. Double bend at the knee, which is really tight. And goddamn. No rotation at the boot. Ankles move down that far. Move forward that. Well, not move up. Not really that much. And ankle pivot. So yeah, pretty good figure. Though I wish he did more. Or I wish he had, more accessories. Like, or not. What am I saying? I wish he had weapon storage. Because as it is right now, it's kind of. Oh well. But there's Punisher. And last but not least, Elektra. She's interesting. Now this is my first Elektra figure. I don't have any other figure out there. And yeah. Again, from the Netflix series. No, the ponytail doesn't rotate. But yeah, I got this figure earlier this week, I mean. Don't know when I did get the figure, but I don't know when I got it, but still. Accessories, she comes with her size. Again, warped on both of them. This one to the side. Well, this one warped forward, or something like that. And she also comes with an alternate unmasked face, unmasked head. Which is, you just pop this head off. Like that. Then you can pop this on. So it's not really easy. The socket's a bit more tighter. But there she is without her mask. But it's Elektra. She's gonna have her mask on. I mean, she didn't have a mask previously, but I like this one, this head sculpt more. Just, come on, you. And that kind of made it loose a bit. But looking at this head sculpt, though, I do like the face. I mean, the eyes are not, crooked and messed up. It looks amazing. It looks pretty. Same thing with this one, even with the mask. But, yeah. And yes, her hands are in different poses. She has a normal grabby hand on this side, while this hand, it's also another different grabby hand to hold the side in the different poses. The side's in a different pose, actually. But, yeah. Anyway, not much to say to her. I mean, she's mostly black. Has a black outfit with some red highlights for the shirt. Or, I think that's a turtleneck. And red here, as well as on the mask. Some red highlights on the gloves. Other than that, though, nothing else to say. But still, not bad. Anyway, posability. Head moves up that far. Moves down that far. Swivel. Ball joint to head neck. Ball joint to head. Any ball joint could be a swivel. Full rotation of the arm. Arm moves out. No bicep swivel. His single joint elbow, which doesn't really bend that much, unlike the Punishers. It's kind of a shame. Wish it bended more, or at least given double jointed elbows. Come on, Hasbro, give us double jointed elbows. But anyway, swivel here. Swivel at the wrist. Hand moves up, moves down. She has a diaphragm joint. alternate the diaphragm, can move back that far, move forward that far, has a bit of a pivot, swivel here, legs move out that far, or moves forward that far, can't really move back, swivel here, double bend at the knee, which is actually more tighter than Punisher's. I don't know why. No boost swivel, legs move up that far, move down that far, and she has ankle pivot. Oh, I almost forgot. She comes with the leg of Man-Thing, the left leg. So yeah. So all in all, these figures are pretty good. So let me just put these back in her hand, and the way she holds the side, she could hold it like this, or let me rearrange that. She could still hold it normally, like so, or she could hold it like this, or even she can hold it like that, like this. Though I wish she came with alternate hands, so it wouldn't be cool if she had an alternate left hand that had the same pose as her right. Literally, I wish she came with alternate hands. Sadly, she doesn't, but oh well, what can you do? Actually, what am I doing? I'll just put this size back in her hands, like so. So in conclusion, these figures are not bad. Though I will admit, they are not without their flaws. And yes, Punisher is pretty much the tallest of the other two. If it weren't for those problems, these figures would be amazing. I mean, they're still amazing, just shit. God damn it. Especially with Daredevil's loose left swivel in his left foot. It makes it hard for him to stand. But anyway, very cool figures. Pick them up if you want. Now I might end up building Man-Thing. I just need to get Bullseye, Jessica Jones, and Blade, and then my Man-Thing will be finished. But anyway, guys, I apologize if this review, well, was a bit of a mess. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.